And we're back. And we're back. Oh,
Amongst
man.
our other firsts, so now we've had the first time where we ended the broadcast in an unintended manner.
Yes.
So, if anybody's still out there, hey, thanks for being around. And if not, then, what's done is done.
That was embarrassing. Okay. So let's start from zero again. Let's pretend that the past 7 minutes or 4 minutes, or whatever it was, hasn't happened. And let's start over again. So, hi, thank you for watching the Fanboy Cantina. I clicked the wrong button for the first time in the 175 videos that we've done on this thing. I clicked on the wrong thing, and so abruptly ended the stream. So that's
1 out of 175 or out of 176. Not so bad numbers.
I'm not touching this anymore.
So then picking up where we were, or recapping, the last time we did a show, October 24 of 2020, one of the characters featured was the Migo Invisible Man. And I hadn't realized at the time, clearly I saw his face and his hands, or if I did know, I didn't remember. But so the entire body is made of this translucent material, which I thought was really neat. So as we can see on this one, it's a little bit of a mistier, or if I can pass that one to you when you're okay, I'll
hold it.
Okay, all right, that was a little. So this brand new Invisible Man release, which is just coming out in stores just now, as you can see the face wrap variation, and as he's shown in the movie, has his classic robe on. This is clearly a black and white depiction. So then again, translucent, but a different formula or a different mix. Like, I'm not sure what other people would have out there, if this current new guy is more pure in his translucency and that's how all of the new editions look, or is it sometimes they come out mistier and sometimes come out more pure clear, but it's an interesting contrast between their translucencies. So again, big fan of Mego, big fan of classic horror. So it's really neat to have an Invisible Man figure, and now another variation on an Invisible Man figure.
This is really impressive. Yeah, it's very translucent. There's a little bit of a crack, or not, maybe a molding kind of thing, because it's hard to do when you're doing this type of material. But it is really remarkable. Hello. I'm Reservoir Dogs guy, except translucent.
I thought about trying to do like the album cover where you're shaking hands.
Oh yes,
fire,
that's right.
That
Yes. Everybody loves some Pink Floyd. Yeah, this is a very nice. But I do like the newer version that you've got right there. And thank you, Greggy Tahar, for joining. And we, just to catch everybody up, we did have a bit of a foobar in trying to do this. I clicked the wrong button, and so we are doing this a second time because the first one went all of 4 minutes.
Speaking of Greg Itahara, should we have a little mini toast towards our friend Greg Itahara?
Oh yes, yeah. I gotta wrap myself in bubble wrap or something.
Something like today. That.
So okay.
Salute to Greg Itahara. Thanks for being. Let's go live. Thanks for being there. Good to have you along, Mr. Itahara.
Yes, and thank you everybody for watching and tolerating this channel. We are celebrating the 1,000 mark of subscribers, which we apologize for this one. So we hope you still stick around with this channel.
Boy, I hope we didn't self-sabotage and drip back.
You can hear the clicks of people unsub.
Dripping back down to triple digits. But hey, what's going to be is what's going to be.
All right. So should we get to our next thing here?
On our next side of our double feature.
Yeah. What do we have? Let's put up the proper banner. So we just covered the we just covered the Migo Invisible Man, which is available in stores now, or the new version is available in stores now.
Still rolling out, a limited release, but approaching a greater number of stores as time goes on.
Okay. What else do we have here today?
Well, we got here this very interesting box and this very interesting contents that came out of the box. So this is from Super 7, and clearly it's a Godzilla, which was run. Let me see if I can go. So, okay, there's where I'm trying to go. From the Shogun Warriors line, which was a mid and late 70s very awesome thing that we back in the day each had our own characters of, and when we'd hang out together, we would put our different collections together. So now from out of the box, here, look at him, the king of the monsters.
That is amazing.
The king of the kaiju, the most atomic of them all. And this was his feature, the fire breathing or atomic lizard fire breath. I'm not sure what the right name is. Probably it was called a lot of different stuff through different periods of time. But look at this Godzilla. He is such a oh, there he goes. Look out, people on the other side, viewers. Godzilla's coming at you.
That is awesome. That is can I hold it for a minute?
Of course.
This is really an impressive piece. It's true to the original, I think, Godzilla from Shogun Warriors. It's got so do I push it? Oh, I push it. Okay. So it's not the pressing down feature. But you still get that same kind of effect, very satisfying, and that comes right back. The fists do not shoot. Here.
Right. Well, at that size, it would be pretty tough to make that happen.
It would be a choking hazard for somebody too, probably. But and tail not removable, or as far as I can tell. But still, pretty good rendition of this.
I'll say yes. Real good rendition.
And I love the packaging. I love the packaging itself. This is just so true to the original Shogun Warrior box. I think I like this actually more than as much as the toy itself. That's very impressive. And you can on the box, it has, I think you can read it. Yeah, tongue flashes, pretend flame. Perfect addition to your collection. Godzilla 3 and 3 was it 3 and a quarter?
3 3/4.
3 3/4 inches tall. Tail assembly not required. So should we bring out the other prop?
Let's go back in time.
All right.
Let's revisit the stuff. Oh, look. It's a full size Godzilla.
It
ready.
The original.
Ready to wreak havoc.
The original Godzilla right here. So this is the original Godzilla from the 70s, right?
Yeah,
I think. And this one is mine. This is mine from childhood. I'll be honest with you. I got this one from Cut Rate Toys. I think I bought it myself, but I don't know if I really liked this one as much when I was a kid, because in the Shogun Warriors line, right, it was all of these robots, and my father had Dragoon, which had it threw, I think, axes, and there was a throwing star thing that you could actually wear yourself. It was awesome. Which ones did you have? You had like all of them.
Oh, no, not all of them. Definitely Mazinga, as he was built up for a character that had a bunch of different names to him. Definitely had Mazinga.
Right.
And I'm going to say Guy King also, and maybe Deimos. I'm not.
I had Deimos. I remember having that one, which had it fired its fists, and it had like these shin missiles or something.
They were yellow and a different kind of leg missile than the other guys.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. A little unusual. So back in the day, I didn't particularly. It's bad because you're here, Godzilla. I'm sorry about this, but it didn't make sense of why does the fist fire, right? I mean, it's a lizard or whatever Godzilla is, and we can try it out, but it still fires. So, if you're going to lose your fist as Godzilla, that's probably not a great thing.
Not true to Godzilla continuity.
Hopefully,
bit of a gimmick, a contrivance, a conceit, if you will. But I mean, hey, if he was going to go against those other giant robot characters, he had a short range attack, and he needed some kind of long range attack to go.
Yeah, but you're losing your hand, right? I mean, it's not going to come back to your appendage. You just lost your fist. But anyway, so I'm glad this is still around. And what I did to this, so it's got, you can see the same thing, right? The fire coming out of the mouth, and it springs back. You do that by pressing the lever here on the back. What I did as a kid, I made a stop motion movie with my dad, And so to do this, I had the what did I do? I had Godzilla, and then I had like all my Hot Wheels tanks and whatever else, and they were trying to attack Godzilla. And so this little pink smudge that you can see here, it was stop motion. So I had like I think this is like Play-Doh, and so I had yeah, like that kind of thing. Yeah, so I'm glad Godzilla is here. It's an impressive, very large piece. Oh, last thing, because I did the stop motion thing, I took out the screws in the head, so it shouldn't be able to do this at all because it's just exactly like yours. It's just fixed forward. But I did this because I wanted him to be able to turn his head and fire. And yeah.
A bonus added point of articulation that didn't originally come with the character.
Well, and unfortunately, I never put the screws back. So here you can see the inner workings of the head and just the mechanism of when you press down on it.
Here, I'll hold the body. You go ahead and show the
the
operation.
Something you probably have never wanted to see before, but when you press this this lever, you can see the inner workings and how it just all works out. So.
Another thing that was a staple of the 70s was roller skates.
Yeah.
And so again, not quite continuity with the character of Godzilla, but look at those wheels on his feet. I mean, this guy, he could do a speed attack on whoever he was going against.
That's right. At the Rainbow Roller Rink, he would be all set for a battle against Mazinga.
I remember a bunch of times putting him against that Clash of the Titans Kraken because then you had a green monster against a green monster. Right. This guy maybe had a little higher production quality to him compared to the Kraken, but there were some titanic battles between those two back in the day.
Absolutely, absolutely. I need to look at it again here. This is, I am blown away by this thing. I don't have many Super 7 items, but this is a really beautiful piece. And all right, so we should go to the comments. And what do we have here? The Shogun Warrior pack. Yeah, it's really amazing. It's this bias. So there are, I think, 3 versions of the Super 7 Godzilla. This is the one that came out for San Diego Comic-Con 2021, or the Comic-Con at home. Then there's a carded version, and then there's like a Remco glow-in-the-dark version. It's just the same thing except glow-in-the-dark. I wish they would actually do more of these because I think there are other Shogun Warriors that they have, but not in this packaging.
That would be great if they added the rest of the original line in this format.
It would be fabulous. That would be and I think that's true with everybody, right? If you've somehow still kept it this long, more than likely you're missing an appendage or something. Does his tail come off? So the original one, and I feel pretty bad about this. The tail did come off in transit, and now he's got a crack here. The crack could have been there before, but that it was really hard as like a 8-year-old kid to shove this thing onto the thing, and then you couldn't put it back in the box, which sucked. So this one it comes off now, but I don't think that one does. I don't think the
smaller guy. No, it twists, but it doesn't.
You don't have to force it off.
It twists, but it right.
Yeah.
But that was the other thing. When I would send him to battle with the Kraken also had a detachable tail, so they would do a spin move on each other and then a tail whip. So that was some good choreography, battle choreography between the two.
Very nice. Yeah, and the Clash. Yes, that's right. Do you still have yours?
No, I wish I did.
Somewhere I've got. I did not have Kraken, but I did have the Perseus action figure, and I think there was not a Minotaur, but it was some other guy.
Maybe Medusa. Not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. No, but it was it was a guy. I don't remember. I love those. And the question of anything special coming up for 1,000 subs. So when we filmed this the first time, we did celebrate with a very quick toast of these lovely tikis
A little GI Joe, Snake Eyes, and Storm Shadow right here.
Mhm.
Get in there. We got the little insignia right there, classic for Snake Eyes. So yeah, as far as other episodes to recognize the 1000K subs, so, unlike the Invisible Man, we might have something with substance up our sleeves.
Mhm.
So stay tuned to see what announcements and what programming we'll have for our future episodes.
All right. So I'm going to actually add time to us here because we've covered our Invisible Man thing. We've talked about the Godzilla. What are you watching right now? Have you caught up to the Book of Boba Fett? Have you watched the Peacemaker? What
I
are you
haven't
watching?
seen Peacemaker, not one single moment. For Book of Boba Fett, I'm pretty up to current, so I could comment on that. Episode 4 had a lot of good material in it. How about you? What have you been checking out?
Well, so I've been checking out this. It's Sundance. It's virtual Sundance. So that's why I was actually late coming to your house. It's virtual Sundance. So I watched the movie After Yang this morning. Yesterday, I saw Duel, starring Karen Gillan. I'm still sorting out my feelings. Both of them are about they are sci-fi movies, a little bit dark. This After Yang movie is about death, so the reason why we are here in person, or why I'm here, my father passed away last Saturday, so I'm not here to talk about that, but so that's why I'm here. And so watching this movie, it kind of landed on me in a very deeply personal way, but I don't think I liked the movie. It was just glacially slow. But I'm gonna sort out my feelings about the movie and maybe do a quick review. So I did that. And I have watched the Book of Boba Fett. I've got mixed feelings about that. And yeah, I don't know if you all have been watching The Peacemaker. I watched one episode, and I'm debating about whether to watch any more. I don't know. There's something about it that's I think I'll give it a second one. I'll give the second episode a watch, but post in the comments how do you feel about Peacemaker? I feel like I'm in the minority here. I feel like people really love it, and it's kind of meh for me. But anyways, so that's what I'm up to.
Well, after I get a view on it, then I'll come back to these very comments and drop my comments right there.
Yeah, we can have a conversation in the comments with ourselves. That's sad, but okay. Yeah. All right. Anything else that we should talk about today?
I think we're pretty good, my friend.
Yeah. Oh, but here we go. Yeah. Did you like this? See, that's a great question. Did you see? Who are you?
Here we are, right there. Gotta say, haven't seen it. Neither of them.
And the stream right now.
Neither of them.
Wow.
Just didn't.
Okay. All right. No. Okay. So
wasn't that strong.
I understand. Well, yeah. I don't know. Okay. So yes, I've seen the first Suicide Squad, and then I saw the Suicide Squad with James Gunn. I was kind of underwhelmed by the second Suicide Squad. I didn't quite understand the hype there. I thought John Cena was a better character, I think, in that show than in his own individual series, or so it seems. Yeah, but I kind of didn't understand the big deal about the Suicide Squad. So, but I was game for checking this one out. All right, what you got for me?
Well, really, so it's something that you've seen it, and then you didn't understand the big deal about it. So it's something that I preemptively didn't see because I didn't understand what the big deal about might be.
That's
okay.
Right.
All right. Please carry on.
No, I think it's part of my issues about James Gunn as a director. I thought he did well with Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. I thought those were great. If you go further back in his history with movies like Super, starring Rainn Wilson, a very offbeat kind of superhero movie. I think this new Peacemaker series is more like that, where you've got some of the offbeat humor. I don't think it lands all that well, but it's worth a watch, I think. But ask me after I watch the second episode, and ask this guy after he turns on his TV or something. Because
that's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you again. Sorry for the technical issues. I'm sorry that it happened on on the celebratory 1,000 subscribers mark, but thank you so much for watching. And as always, post in the comments. If you're watching this later, post in the comments. We would love to hear from you. If folks want to pick up any of these toys, Mr. C, where do you find these things?
Oh, okay. Well, there are a few different. I wasn't immediately prepared
I know
for answering the question, but so Walmart for an in-store, in-person vendor currently there's a very limited number of Walmarts that are carrying the material. We could probably post something in the comments that would allow people to see what Walmart store locator is supposed to have some of these items. There would also be ZLC Collectibles and probably Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. So if you're looking to go brick and mortar, Walmart. If you're looking for something online, then I'd say there would be 4 options of Walmart.com, ZLC Collectibles, Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store. There are probably others, but off the top of my head, those are the ones that I can comment on.
Imhotep. Oh, that's the wrong mummy.
There you go. And
with this one, you can get in the carded version. You can get this from Super 7. I think it's super7store.com. Just search for them on Google or whatever your preferred thing is. But it's going to be the carded version. This version here again was only a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So unless something miraculous happens, I don't think you're going to be able to get this. But for a Smash Toys place or some other favorite collectible store, the magic of eBay.
Smash Toys has got that good inventory.
Yeah, and they actually do have it. We saw it yesterday. So
yes,
yeah.
we did.
All right. Yes, and other things here. Yes, cool to see. Yes, it's very odd that we are in the same room. Yes, and yes, we kind of jacked. Well, that we did do the heads up, but I kind of screwed up by clicking the wrong button earlier. But all right. So thank you so much for watching. Please stick around if you're still a subscriber. We really appreciate you being here. Great to see you in person, Mr. C.
This was a real treat to do business in the same room at the same time in the same studio. So look forward to the next one.
Look forward to the next one. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Take care. This has been the Fanboy Cantina.